Hi, my name's Matt Cameron, and I help people connect with digital marketing. My tips for getting work, finding work, and all those next steps to do with work is just to stick in there and do the things that really do help make a difference. And I think besides the applications and getting the opportunities on the job websites and all of that, I think I think a really important thing to do is to be engaged with your community, share content, and just hop onto the socials and let people know that you're about. When you're looking for somebody to join a team, just because there's lots of good people out there doesn't mean that they're always just going to be the right person. It's always going to be the right fit for the team as well. So I think when you're looking, and you might get a knockback or two, don't take it personally, because the people that are looking to employ you or others, they're also looking internally at their teams to see who'd be the best. Never easy. For me, being on both sides of it can be a hard road sometimes, but hang in there is all I could say. Catch up next time.
Hello everyone, I'm Lakshmi Pavani here, and I'm from Marketing Cloud Developers Group, Melbourne. In order to get a Marketing Cloud role, my suggestions would be the following. Stick to your goal and add the blocks of knowledge related to Marketing Cloud in terms of terminology or jargon or, use cases, whatever it is. And then, speak to people and attend the webinars or community-led boot camps. Ask insightful questions and do the trailhead modules which are given in the space of Marketing Cloud. And please do follow the experts and people who share their knowledge and experiences through articles or tips and tricks. So whatever it is, it makes sense to you in terms of Marketing Cloud. Just go and have a read and then try to understand it. I think that's what you can do. All the best for your Marketing Cloud role in future.
Hi everyone, my name is Sadaf Sabit and I innovate solutions in Salesforce Marketing Cloud to continuously improve the digital experience of users, prospects, and customers. So, what do I think is the right experience to land a Marketing Cloud job? It's a mindset combined with experience, the ability to think ahead, plus a willingness to learn, combined with campaign strategy experience, developer, or other marketing automation experience. And if you don't have the experience specifically with Marketing Cloud, study and get certified. Another tip, highlight how your previous solutions or strategies led to improved outcomes and translate those to Marketing Cloud solutions. You may not have done it, but you're prepared and it shows your ability to connect the dots. Having troubles? Network, network, network. The Trailblazer community is very supportive. Ask questions in the community, participate in meetings, find study buddies, look for a mentor, or take extra courses to demonstrate the advanced capability knowledge of Marketing Cloud. Finally, don't give up. Your time will come. Just stay connected.
In my view, minimum threshold for SFMC proficiency is reached when a user can define and navigate the platform as a whole, along with it being able to apply different tools that SFMC as a platform provides in multiple stages of a customer cycle, and being able to provide such strategic insight is the most useful thing in my opinion. That's all from mine. Thank you for listening.
Hello all, my name is Shruti Banerjee. I am a senior developer at Publicis Groupe Epsilon. My career has been one such wherein I have cross-skilled myself from one technology to another until I landed into my Salesforce Marketing Cloud job. So here I am today to share with you guys 5 key takeaways and life lessons that my mentor has taught me during this tenure. To begin with, my first key takeaway would be there is nothing called the right experience or the right time. The moment when you decide to hit the apply now button, or you decide to send the email, or you decide to join a community, or you decide to join a webinar is the right time. Like my mentor keeps reminding me time and again, and I wanted to quote his lesson here, never lean on being perfect. One. And second, he would always say, never overthink it. If you do this, you will self-sabotage yourself. My second key takeaway would be, and here I want to quote his exact words that he keeps reminding me is, knowledge is never wasted. So start the learning journey, keep learning and keep doing it. And here, when I mean learning, I am not talking about only Salesforce skills or only technical skills. I am referring to the overall learning experience, the interpersonal skills, the self-management skills, your soft skills. And most important, I feel this is the need of the hour, learn to rest rather than giving up on your dreams, which is very essential. Knowledge is free, folks. So leverage the privilege that digital world has given us, but not at the cost of burning yourself out. My third key takeaway would be, never settle for anything less than what you have set your mind and heart to. Because in this world, people will not give you what you are worth. People will give you what they assume you're worth to them. So never settle for less. My fourth key takeaway would be, do not self-reject yourself, because these self-rejections in the long run of life will pile up to become stress and regret, and you don't want to afford the pain of regret. My fifth and last key takeaway would be focus. In today's distracted world, success has become very easy. It just asks for one thing: focus. If you could focus on one topic for a given stipulated time period, you're already 50% into it. You just have to walk the 50% rest. So that's all from my end, guys. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I am always available. You can also reach out to me on my personal email address. I am very much happy to help and happy learning trailblazers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wesley. I'm a Salesforce Marketing Cloud developer and a Salesforce architect. I would say a great advice to get a Salesforce Marketing Cloud job would be to share a lot on LinkedIn, social media, and be really present and engage a lot with people in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud ecosystem. Don't hesitate to talk to recruiters as well on LinkedIn to approach them and just share what is your knowledge, your learning journey as well. Document your learning journey can help a lot. And yeah, I will say also to talk with professionals who already have a job in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud ecosystem and ask them what are the important skill to have in that role and what they're doing on a day-to-day basis to prepare yourself to the best of your capability for an interview. So ask them what the day-to-day look like, those kind of things. Because depending with your role within Salesforce Marketing Cloud ecosystem can be different. You can be a Salesforce Marketing Cloud consultant, Salesforce Marketing Cloud developer, Salesforce Marketing Cloud architect, Salesforce Marketing Cloud specialist, and all those roles, even though it's still in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, they are different, that require different skills. So that's an important thing to know. But yeah, that's what I would say to someone to out them to get their first role in Salesforce Marketing Cloud.
My tips would be like, it depends purely on the opportunity and the person that is having the skill set, because sometimes people's having so much of experience need to wait for so long to get that opportunity, but some gets luckier earlier, and then they get the opportunity at a very early stage in 2 or 3 months. So my advice is like, you should keep trying whatever amount of your experiences. Don't wait that you will excel in email studio, journey builder, automation studio, everything, and then you will apply. I would say that whenever you start, you just complete your trailhead basic things, you just complete your boot camp of email specialist on YouTube and start doing that, because there is no sufficient amount of experience that would qualify you to get a job. It would be your learning, it would be your attitude to learn more and to justify whatever you know at that time of at that I'm in particular time, so that you get the interviewer get the confidence that okay, you would perform the job. He doesn't care that you are like excellent or you are like basic. He just care about his job. So he would judge that okay, you can perform the job, that's it. So don't wait for 2 years, 1 year, 3 months, 4 months. Just complete your basic things and keep applying. So, and second thing I would like to share is like for experienced people also, it gets difficult with time to get another opportunity in SFMC only. It wholly depends on your first and second project. I mean, the earlier projects that you have done. So I have seen in my life like people who are like 1 or 2 year experience only, but they got really good opportunity in their early stage only. Like they have worked on various studios, journey builder, automation studio, web studio, everything, mobile studio, advertising studio. If they got the opportunity in the early stage, they will definitely know it, right? But if I'm working in SFMC and I'm just working on journey builder for 2 years, let's say, just one single project, and I'm doing it, I'm also working, she is also working, but she is working on different scenarios, different requirements. That's why she will be more experienced than me, apart from the years of experience. So I would say it is more of a like luck than you would say a number of years. Sometimes 5 year experience more, people also will not know whatever the girl with 2 years of experience will know. So it depends. Just keep trying, keep learning, and keep applying. That's what I would say. Don't wait. Yeah.
One of the key things that I've seen in Marketing Cloud is basically the description about the data. It is more like a marriage invitation that you're trying to give. So what happens is the content within the marriage invitation is going to be the same to everyone, except that you tend to write, Dear John, Dear Matt. So that is going to be a personalization. So in the similar way that all these invitation needs to have an envelope to be sent, so that is going to be the email address. So when I'm able to talk both of these two worlds, one is the data aspect, one is the content aspect. The content aspect is quite important to have a very good read through, reaching the right audience, and also ensuring that the right contents are being displayed, and the contents as well is to the requirement of what we are trying to target. In a similar way that you must also have a good data as well to come along with the content. So this is more like a clapping the hand. You can't able to clap with one hand, so both hands are required. So in the similar way that data is quite important to ensure to have a very good campaign, in a similar way that we must also have a very good content that is more tied with the data, and how we are trying to use dynamic content blocks, and how we are trying to ensure that right content blocks are displayed for the right data. And the data is quite important for a very successful campaign. Along with that comes with the proper content as well. And all this to orchestrate together, it is quite important to know that we have a seamless plan and a campaign plan and the campaign right execution, ensuring that we have a right time in which we are trying to target the right audience, and also ensuring that we do have a proper GDPR compliance, ensuring that we are complying to that, and any other country that we are trying to target, to ensure that we are also covering those compliance aspects of it. And this is quite important to have a very good, successful career as a person in the Marketing Cloud space, even though sometimes that things get deviated away from saying, oh, I'm just a content creator, I don't have to worry much about data. So in the similar way, a data person must also think in terms of the contents. It's more a collective team efforts to be able to come out as a proper campaign that is going to target it properly across. So in this way, that how a campaign manager comes into picture, how a data is being brought over, and ensure that it's all been properly refined and properly targeted, properly segmented, and how a content person is trying to able to bring the creativity in bringing out the content with all the artifacts and the contents for the right display. And not only that, we are talking about the email, it's also wholly about the campaign that covers the email, SMS, social media, and all the social media campaigns that we are trying to bring together. So it has to encapsulate all these parameters, not only thinking about one area of campaign alone or one segmentation of the campaign alone. So these are the ways in which a successful Marketing Cloud person can do. The thoughts of this Marketing Cloud person must have a wider range of details that they wanted to bring in. And all these are going to be the pillars for the success for a very good career for a Marketing Cloud consultant.
Hi, I'm Himanshu. I help businesses get the most out of their marketing automation and CRM stacks. My quick takeaway for people looking at getting into Marketing Cloud space is to find a skill that you already have and try to fit it into a role in Marketing Cloud. I classify generally a Marketing Cloud role into two separate areas. One is front end, which is more HTML, CSS, AMP cloud pages, that type of front end focus. And another one is back end, where you have your SQL, server-side JavaScript, API integration. You might have some experience in those areas. So a back-end person is more data focused, more connectivity, connection focused. Front-end person is more look and feel. I know I've done some work on websites, for example, that I can bring. Find a role that suits that sort of experience, highlight it in your CVs, highlight it in your experience. Try to make it easier for a recruiter to match it and say, you're more suitable for this type of role. And again, getting involved in the community, finding opportunities through the people, and listening from their experience, you might be able to join the dots a little bit more than what I've just mentioned. There's also a business analyst role in Marketing Cloud space. You may not be front end, you may not be back end, but you know enough to be able to talk to internal stakeholders about it, and that's a BA role. So yeah, that's about it.
Hi, this is Vicky Muritzonri, and I'm here today with you all to talk about some ways to get into the Marketing Cloud space. So I'm an instructor with Marketing Cloud. I deliver classes for Trailhead Academy, and I've been working in Marketing Cloud for a while myself now. And it is really hard to learn, and it's a very steep learning curve. So I would say that the best thing that you can do is to stay open and curious. Read blog articles, do Trailhead modules, really get out there, attend community events, and also don't be afraid to give back. As soon as you've learned something yourself, you can start to present it back to other people or create study groups together. And one thing that I saw somebody do really well one time was to create a whole scenario and portfolio. So whether you have access to Marketing Cloud or not, you can create a PDF based around a scenario that you would like to follow. Maybe it's a past job that you were working in. Maybe it's a TV commercial that you saw and you're trying to backwards engineer that. But come up with your own marketing scenario, your own pain points that you're trying to solve for, and build out what that solution would look like. And that way you're building up your skill set. You're focusing on the why at the same time, which is really powerful. And you're also building up a whole portfolio or knowledge base when you do go out there and get that first job role. So good luck, everybody. I hope to see you out in the Marketing Cloud space soon.
Hi, I'm Michael Ju. I've been in the Salesforce ecosystem for now 13 years. Started as a developer and an architect on customer side, starting with ExactTarget back in the days. And then, fast forward since then, have experience building 2 Salesforce partners, with the last partner agency being acquired in 2022. So I have a lot of experience in, finding roles, but also hiring people as well. So I thought I might just explain a couple of things that I look for when I am hiring people as well. One of the things that number one looked is kind of passion in the space. Passion's kind of hard to fake. A lot of people on the other side can can see that. And passion can be kind of shown through understanding the industry or the product or the news surrounding, right? So when I'm in an interview and I'm talking about the role in itself, you know, there might be things that people talk about around the industry that impacts either that role or whether that is the industry that we're in as well. So these things really kind of, you know, really show that that person on the other side is highly interested in, you know, building a career in this space. The second thing is really coming into those interviews with understanding my business. So the company that you're applying for, right? That is a key thing. A lot of the times, there are the amount of interviews that I've set where they have the other person or the interviewee has not even seen our website, never been on it. So, you know, that just shows where your priority stands as a company as well, right? In their application process, because I'm sure that they are applying for lots of jobs in lots of areas, right? So people that really come and understand, you know, what we do, the type of product or service we sell, how they think that we could be doing better. Then someone coming prepared into an interview like that gets them straight up the list for a short listing, because, you know, a lot of businesses, it's not just one person that, you know, gives the green tick. You go through a bit of a short list, you know, you go to a next short list. So really think of it as a bit of a game as well, right? Because you kind of need to pass the hurdles to be in the top 2 or 3 people. So really think about, you know, how you can, you know, beat your other competitors, but also really show a company that you've spent the time to think and be prepared, and, you know, come with ideas, right? Those things you know, really stick to people's minds. I think that's you know, the main thing that I've seen when it comes to hiring people, and those people, you know, have been very successful in our organizations as well. You know, that passion kind of continues as well. Another thing that I truly believe in, especially in Marketing Cloud and marketing automation, moving jobs, it doesn't matter about your tech capability. You know, if you're a developer and an architect, obviously that is going to be important. But everyone else, like your business analysts, your functional consultants, your managers, your QA, like all of those people that have a lot more soft skills versus technical skills, those people, it is important that you have your framework of how you deliver marketing automation, right? And typically it starts with the why, right? Why are you building this journey? What are the objectives that you want to be hitting, right? As you know, in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, in Journey Builder, there is a feature called goals, where you can set your goals and track how you're well doing your goals. The number of customers, a number of consultants out there that do not even talk about goals is crazy, because if you don't have a goal associated to any journey, why the hell are you building it, right? What is the objective? You don't build journeys just for the sake of it. So it's important when you're going into new roles or a new organization, you start with the strategy. You know, what is the customer experience vision that we want to deliver? This is different to company vision. This is the customer experience vision. What are the corporate and marketing objectives we need to hit? What are the, you know, improve conversion rates, improve traffic into the website, improve, you know, sales, whatever those metrics are. What are those metrics that the business has set you? Because without them, you don't know what you're building towards, right? So you need to make sure you have your objectives set in place. You also need to know the cost of inaction. If we don't do anything now, what's going to happen, right? Are we going to lose our jobs? Are we going to be beaten by our competitors? We need to understand that. And only once you understand the strategy is that's when you design the journeys, right? Because the journeys need to be aligned to your customer experience vision, your corporate and marketing objectives, and be built and designed in a way that it's going to achieve that goal. Because if you don't understand that, what are you building? Because as an example, if your one of your marketing objectives is to increase your marketing lead conversion from 4% to 40%, that's a very different looking journey, right? From a 4% uplift to a 40% uplift. So you need to understand the strategy first. Once you do the strategy, design the journeys, then you need to prioritize, right? Because you might come up with 100 different ideas, but you don't know how to prioritize those journeys. Doing 100 journeys at the same time is impractical as well. So you need to be able to prioritize that. You base that on a couple of metrics: value to the business, value to the customer, ease of execution. And you can use scoring methods like, a 0 to 5 score for each one. List them out, and the highest scoring ones become your highest priority journeys, because they're going to deliver the most ROI. That's how you start prioritizing. And only once you do that, you go into operations, which is, how are you going to deliver this? Do I have the internal capability and capacity? Because the only way you deliver things is capability, capacity, right? So do we have the internal capability, or do we have external capability that we can hire, or an agency? Do you have the capacity, right? Because only one person can only handle so many things. So how many people do we need? You need to understand that capability, capacity, how you're going to deliver. And only once you do that, you decide the technology, right? So you look at, what technologies do I have now, which I can enable this? If there are technologies that can't deliver that because of various reasons, right? Whether it doesn't have that type of feature or functionality that we want, that's when you look into bringing on another technology or replacing something with something new. That's the framework. We call it back in the Datarati days, we used to call it the Datarati Dimensions framework. It's the 4 pillars: strategy, journeys, operations, technology. And that's the order you need to build your marketing automation strategy with, right? With whatever you do. So whatever role that people go into a new organization in the role of marketing cloud, and you're responsible for coming up with strategy or managing the programs, this is the first thing that you should be doing. And, in your interviews, this is what you should be explaining. This is how I'm going to come into the organization, and this is the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the strategy, and there might be something exists. You start with that. You understand what that objectives are. Then you look at the journeys that you need to deliver, and maybe there's things that are running, right? But a lot of things might be dormant now. It could be built 3 years ago that has no relevance anymore. So you need to understand that. Then you understand your team and your partners that you can touch on for capability, capacity. And then you look at what technologies that we have, right? That will allow you to really build confidence to your employer that you are the right person for this role, and you've got a bit of a framework that you're going to deliver everything, moving forward, because everything ties back to the strategy, right? That is, I would say, my biggest advice, and something that I always preach to a lot of people that come to me, that, you need to build your frame. This might not be the perfect answer, but use this to build your own framework of how you deliver great customer experiences or great marketing automation, journeys, CRM programs, projects. This can be used anywhere in any tech stacks as well. So that would be probably my biggest advice.
Hello, it's Matt again. Thanks for watching along. Some great tips have been shared here. Please use the QR code that you can see on your screen now to join in and help continue this conversation, and also to share this video with others. Stick in there, and until next time, catch you later. Bye.